Hi everyone. I just wanted to share something quickly that I feel has been coming through. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this, so I felt like just share it. I made a video recently about the colors blue and yellow coming through, the connection to Ukraine. Um, and since then, that date, it's kind of on a constant thing. And then a few days later, the color red started coming through. This is the first time I've been communicated through colors instead of numbers. Um, I mean, the numbers are still coming in. It's just always surrounded by angel numbers, and since the winter solstice, I also started feeling the angel numbers. Um, I felt something now, and so in the previous video, I talked about the blue and yellow. Of course, the Ukrainian flag is blue and yellow. Um, but I literally in my apartment right now. That's not even my apartment. It's an Airbnb. There are several things here that are a combination of a blue and yellow together. Um, and if I would step out the door, the patio furniture here in the porch of this Airbnb is blue and yellow, and the neighboring one is blue and yellow. And of course, if I just go for a walk, my eyes will be constantly yellow. Like there will be one house would be blue, the neighboring house would be yellow, or the house would be yellow and the door would be blue. So these kind of coincidences keep they're not coincidences, like today, without even thinking, I keep putting on something blue and something yellow. Like my top is blue and my tank top underneath is yellow. And I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like thinking, what do I want to put on quickly right now? Um, a lot of my clients, when I sign on, I see them wear blue. It was funny. One of my clients a few days ago was wearing a blue shirt and he was drinking out of a yellow cup. Um, but then a few days later, my eyes started levitating towards red as well. And I usually, if something I feel is coming through, I wait and I try to get confirmation, let it come through because I don't want to like jump to any uh conclusions, or I'm always like, I don't want to make sure like I'm not imagining things. Um, but then what I started seeing is the combination of blue, yellow, and red. There might be artists out there who can understand colors better than me. So I'm just looking at it from a perspective of frequencies. Um, the yellow is the solar plexus, the blue is the throat, the truth. Um, and the red for me is the core. Well, shortly after the red started coming through, I started being triggered by a male that I saw on video, like a YouTube channel just started levitating. This is not the first time that happened where I saw somebody on a YouTube channel or social media and then I just like get pulled in. And oftentimes it's somebody that's from my past life or some kind of meaning. But there were other men who probably were in a past life, but I just did not dig into it. Some were definite. Um, so with this guy, of course, it stirred up stuff to do with relationships, sexuality, of course. Seeing the color red, and then all of a sudden, boom, this guy comes through, and he's fairly my type. So, it's definitely triggered a lot of, I wouldn't say repressed, but like unresolved things that I have to do with relationships. Um, so I just kind of want to share it. I haven't seen anybody else talking about this. It's coming through all the time. That's why I just kind of let me record this because I just saw it. That combination of blue, yellow, and red together now is coming through frequently as well, just constantly. Gotta notice this. So to me, it's kind of a message of one's truth. You know, the blue is the truth, the red is the root. Getting to the truth of, you know, those of fears. My fear is being triggered quite a bit. Again, having to do with people and relationships. I'm being directed to go to attend an event, a Sabbath. And so I'm staying in this Airbnb and I have a month left and I don't know where I'm going next. The fear of not knowing is really high. And then I'm told, like, you need to go to the Sabbath to with these people and the answer is going to be there. So I'm not allowed to know anything. I'm just required to trust. So for 2 weeks, I'm like throwing a tantrum because I really don't want to go. My fears are being stirred up, like to do with my relationships and all my relationship patterns of the past. And you know, the YouTube channel of this guy showed up shortly after. And so it's stirring up more of the fears of relationships. So it's the energies, you know, there's a lot of talk about the energies right now of March and April. Oh my God. Usually when we kind of come out of a portal, I feel better, like I feel lighter. Finally, I feel like finally a sense of relief. When we went through the twos portal, the 23rd, I thought I kind of just expected that I would feel better. I felt worse. And that's when the war started. So I felt the collective worry energy for days after that. And then the energy just got even heavier. I'm finally feeling a little bit lighter today. I was so heavy this whole weekend that I could barely do anything. And I think just not doing much helps to just kind of scoops everything out. So I feel like I've definitely released some important stuff. And feeling a little bit lighter today. I don't know what's to come. I know March and April, like to me, those dates definitely resonate because this Airbnb that I'm in was booked twice. Like there was a glitch in the system that didn't allow me to book the entire 2.5 months. It had to be booked in 2 sets, and the second one was from March 17th to April 17th. Coincidence, right? And then I'm going to the Sabbath on the 18th. So yeah, definitely those dates resonate. Yeah, so I just kind of want to share, put it out there. So the blue, yellow, and red. See how that resonates for you.